Okay, let me try this again. With the first question I should probably ask, can you hear me? Let me try one more time. Can you hear me? You can. Okay, good. Now we've got this working. Okay. Hello. Hello. Good. Okay. Now this can finally work. Okay. Well, I guess what I'll probably do, just like I did, I have the old stream from yesterday, and I'm just gonna play that a little bit while we let everyone get situated. Pretty much exactly what I was trying to do yesterday, but, this will be pretty much the old stream. And we're just gonna let that get situated just so I can pay attention to the chat with, you two. You two staying here. But that's good. So I can talk to you guys and answer any questions. I mean, you pretty much already read my apology. I do apologize for anyone who was here yesterday and didn't get to see anything cool. But yeah, so I'll let this play out. Yep, so this is playing out now. And it's just kind of like working its way. But yeah, so I'm just going to let this play. It'll be about 20 minutes. I guess it's going to be busy doing something. Oh, I know what it's doing. But yeah, so I'll talk to you guys. Yeah, my birthday is tomorrow. But yeah, thank you. Again. Yeah, so believe me, yesterday, during that whole entire thing, I was talking my head off on this thing, and I'm like, why is no one responding? Now I know why. So, hello everyone. Would I be able to survive without Sweetie Belle? That's tough. Yeah, there's plenty of fun characters in the show. Okay, so is this... Oh my goodness. How long is this opening of the stream? I actually didn't even... I just watched it and listened to it, like, not do anything for the longest time. Okay, let's try to actually get to... There we go, okay. A little more, 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 a little more. Okay, there we go. I'll let that play now. Okay, so what we're gonna do right now, so what I did before yesterday was that's kind of the thing that got me a little bit confused, because that's probably the biggest reason I didn't know my microphone was off, because the people in the chat, they said like the very vaguest things. They said, oh, is this a speed draw? And it kind of is, but I mean, I was talking the entire time, but you never said anything like, why can't we hear him? I think someone said, like, I can't see him, but that's just because I don't use webcam. But, yeah, so this is, again, this is me making the thumbnail. And this is exactly what I did. I was talking the entire time, just talking about how to create it, trying to get you guys talking, but no one was talking, and I understand why now. So this was me creating it. Let me think. Why did I start YouTube? I started YouTube because I had something I wanted to do, which was after getting interested in MLP through Little Shy and another channel. I saw Little Shy, which I think actually his first video I ever saw of his was how to fix was everything wrong with Double Rainboom, because when I first got started in MLP, it was actually because of, like, I was doing an essay in college on cartoons, and I really got interested when I learned that there was a cartoon out there that appealed to an adult audience, and I wanted to see what this cartoon was all about, and I just kind of looked it up, and I got into it. Long story short, I got into it. But with him, what Little Shy showed me is that there's an audience of you guys out there that likes to see MLP stuff being sinned, and especially since I watched something of like a fan animation, I'm like, oh boy, people like seeing this kind of stuff. And actually, if I remember correctly, if you go unless he deleted it, which I don't think he would. He's not that kind of person. If you go back to, I think the video is Everything Wrong with Hearthswarming Eve, Little Shy's video of that. If you go in, if you scroll down through the comments, you might see a comment from me. And that was like one of my first comments when I first made the channel. And it was like it's pretty much the original script of how to Everything Wrong with Beat It PMV, because I said to Little Shy, why don't you make this video, send more fan stuff. But then when I realized he's not going to do it, I'm just like, why don't I do it? And that's how we got here today. But I guess the biggest thing is the reason I created the channel was actually because Everything Wrong with was because of the Double Rainboom rewrite I wrote. I rewrote that in like an afternoon, and I'm like, I really want to create something. I really want to show people that like Double Rainboom what my rewrite would be like. And so I decided I'm going to create a channel and eventually create it. And then when I started getting into other things, I'm like, oh, you know what? I want to show my support to Diamond Tiara because she's not well loved in the community. And I think that's it. And then that's pretty much my two things, because I started with analysis of Diamond Tiara and I started with Sin's videos on fandom stuff. And eventually I just kept going with it. And so after that, yeah, and then so after that, because I kept going with the Diamond Tiara stuff, and then I got into Starlight and Sunset, and those have been fun. I've really liked examining both those characters, even a lot more than Diamond Tiara, but she's still my third favorite character. That's why you see all that's why you see all four of them here. My four favorite characters all right here. Oh yeah, and anytime you see like in the original stream where my mouse like circles the screen, that's because I'm like showing you stuff that's going on. I'm like, this is how I do this kind of thing, but again, you couldn't hear it. So I'm trying to think. So let me think of what some questions I asked yesterday when I thought you guys could hear me. Oh, I was kind of wondering, like, how many people are still watching the show? Because I know, actually, I've learned recently, like, there's people that follow fandom stuff, but they don't watch the show too much. They just kind of, like, stay with the fandom and really have, like, leaned away from the show. Apparently, Season 6 was the deal breaker for a lot of people. For me, it's, like, one of my favorite seasons. But, anyway. But I just wondered who still watched the show, who watched the recent episode, and I don't mean Daring Done. No spoilers for Daring Done. I'm waiting till the newest. I'm waiting till this weekend when it airs on TV to actually watch it. I mean, there's nothing wrong with you watching it now. It's considered an official Hasbro release since they put it on their YouTube channel. But no spoilers for it. I'm gonna wait. But I asked about who watched about like the recent one, To Change a Changeling. You guys still, man, are you sure you can hear me? Am I still talking like? Or you just don't have anything to say. But like I was saying, I was talking about the newest episode and a little bit of movie hype and stuff. And so, yeah, like I said, so this was with what I was doing here is just cutting out the cake. You saw I cut out the cake from like the scene in Cute from the Hip. Or, jeez, I'm getting all these fandom stuff. Call the Cutie. But, yeah. Okay, you can hear me. Thanks, LPS. That's fine, that's fine. I just wanted to make sure I am still being heard. I didn't get, like, cut off again. But no, that's fine. Yeah, so, this is the official, thank you to the 5,000 subscribers video. As long as I'm being heard, and hopefully my computer won't shut off on me again. I've taken a lot of precautions. Let's just say the biggest thing I probably shouldn't have done is have it run a good like 8 hours continuously before I started the stream. Not a good idea, especially for the computer I'm using. With a lot of stuff open, it can definitely wear down and easily shut down. But that shouldn't happen today. I've taken precautions. So yeah, so I'm creating. It's gonna say 2 days, unlike the 1 day that's in this because it was for yesterday. Okay. Wait, yes, I saw your comment yesterday, Dan. I like it. I really like it. I mean, why wouldn't you like try to do YouTube poop? I mean, just because you're not doesn't mean you can't. You can't. I mean, I'm not a really fancy editor, but I just kind of got an editing thing and just started making stuff. I mean, I'm not even. I never studied anything. I never like took classes or anything. I just kind of started working with it. I mean, if you can't get a video thing, that's fine. But I mean, don't give up. You can have something. Yeah. So we're working through this. This is with, and again, so what I'm doing here, and yeah, I can see me like moving the mouse around because I'm probably saying something. Problem is I can't remember what I said yesterday. I said so many stuff. Oh, my dog is barking in the background. But yeah, so I'm putting Starlight in there, all the characters, just kind of separating the screen a little bit. And so let's see what we got. Okay. So let me think. So yeah, oh, this was an interesting thing I remember talking about. When I do a character's magic, like their magic aura for their unicorns, the way I do it is I kind of make like a little like I use a brush, a like fuzzy brush, and I just kind of make it very light and go around the horn and around the object that they're obviously levitating. I mean, it's not the best. It's not even show quality, but it's the way I've liked doing it. And then the next thing I do is I make it a little smaller and a little more, less opaque, and I just go around it again, and that kind of gives it a little more depth to the magic. It's not just one solid color. But that's kind of how I used to do it. Yeah, I kind of guessed you were a reactor. Yeah, oh yeah, experimenting is really good. I mean, like I said, like my first videos were a Sins video, a analysis video, and a reenacting video where I reenacted an episode of SpongeBob. You can still find it. I won't be doing that. That was just a thing, just because I wanted to just put something on this channel. Because I hadn't done anything for 3 months, and I'm like, I need to put something on this channel, even though I think at that time I had like maybe 15 subscribers. But it was fun. But I really like what I've been doing now, especially getting to meet a lot of these people I've been talking with. That's been pretty cool. Like just the fact that, I mean, that's probably the craziest thing I've learned, is that a lot of these people are very, even though they're a lot bigger than me, they're very approachable. Like, if you ever want, I'm telling you right now, there's a lot of these people, there's a lot of, like, big brony YouTubers out there that wouldn't mind, like, they don't mind, like, getting contacted. Like, the fact that I was able to reach out to Tridashy and do a cartoonist, and, just how kind they were, how, like, supporting they were, and you like think, oh my gosh, they're huge with the number of followers and subscribers they have. There's no way they'll like pay attention to me. Trust me, they will. If they see your intentions, they see what's going on, they'll listen, because they know they know what a good impression is. They want to give off a good first impression. Yeah, so don't try to go fast. Yeah. Yeah. That you're just talking about what you're typing. Sorry. But yeah, so what I did here is, as you can see, so when I make eyes, I'm gonna do it later also, is I kind of color in the white of the eye, and then I kind of have like just the iris and the pupil to move around as I please. And that's how I kind of get them to like look in different ways. Yeah, and I think this is me fixing I fix her mouth because I need her to I need her mouth to be closed. And I mean, this is very like basic Photoshop. I mean, it's very like rough. It's not meant to look great. but that's just because, like, I mean, I do touch up the edges a little bit. That's what, like, that little bit of here, I made sure to make it, like, kind of sharp at the end, not just a straight line. And I go over it several times, and then I just go over it again to make it thinner. It's very basic. Oh yeah, no, yeah. Never feel, yeah, never. That's what I've learned. Just never feel intimidated, especially if you have good intentions. I mean, even people who I technically didn't have good intentions for, have been great. Like the one video on my channel that I don't know too many people have watched, the response to, well, now Lily Pete, when she eventually reached out to me after seeing my video, it was so great talking to her, because she was so like understanding. I mean, she was very persistent, but she was very understanding. She wasn't trying to come off as like, she wasn't very hateful toward my video, and that was really nice. But like, if I could name probably the top 5 people I've interacted with, it would definitely be like a lot of people. I kind of feel weird saying other names, name dropping people, but I actually kind of don't want to do this, because I don't want them to think, because I've actually interacted with more than 5 people, and I don't want to make it sound so, you know what, never mind. Just the people I've interacted with, they've all been great, except one. But if you watch the update, the one update video, you'll know who that is. So yep. So that's the big thing when it comes to interacting with other people, when it comes to that kind of stuff. So yeah, so we're pretty much getting to near the end of this creating the thumbnail. I remember this part. We kind of touch up on Sweetie Belle a little bit. I remember this was the weird thing with Sweetie Belle's mouth. You couldn't really see it there because I zoomed out now. But before, the mouth, whenever I created it, I think it was for the Meliminus video. No, it was for Everything Wrong with Turnabout Storm Part 4. But I colored in her mouth very odd, but I couldn't see it because the background was also white, and I had to refix it. But also, the other thing I pointed out yesterday is with, if you look in all my videos, whenever I have Diamond Tiara or Sweetie Belle talk, their font is Poor Richard, while my font is up here, like with the sign, like the happy 22nd birthday. My font is Myriad Pro Condense, the same thing that CinemaSins uses. I like to give the ponies different fonts. Although I don't think I've ever given Starlight one yet. I might have to figure one out later. How did I come up with the name Lopone View? Exactly what it says in my description. I literally was trying to think, what is the weirdest name, but also kind of like easiest to think of, and I would just think of, I am a simple YouTube channel. I watch pony videos, and I view other people's pony videos. Lowly Pony Viewer. It's just that. I came up with it in probably 30 seconds. And it's stuck. I really like that it's stuck, and also I like the fact that I can abbreviate it to LPV. I can abbreviate it to just Lopone. I do like the fact that it was. I probably won't change it. I'll leave it at that. Like some other people have changed their names. Oh, okay. Reaction videos today. That's the thing. I mean, I don't watch reaction channels, and it's not because I don't like reaction videos. It's mostly just because I'm just not entertained by the format of just someone watching something and then reacting to it. Although if they do it to my videos, I might watch it. I'm kidding. But no, it's the same thing with, like, I don't watch one-person Let's Players. I'm just not. I need more of a dynamic. But even then, like, I've tried to watch group reactionaries, and it's fine. It's more just the fact that they still don't talk enough. And I get that's something people don't want to don't want is more talking over the episode they're trying to watch. But for me, I mean, I've already seen what they're watching, so I want to hear what they're gonna say about it. But that's not what they're here to do. They're here to kind of just watch the episode with the viewers, and I don't know. I never got into it. So yeah, that's the issue. Let's see. So yeah, so we're finishing up. I got the little joke of like, isn't it weird having 2 kids celebrate a 20-year-old adult's birthday? Pinky and Starlight are adults too, right? Because when you think about it, what's with this Equestria Girls universe? How does that fit into the whole adult thing? And I had to get and I had to also get Starlight in there too. I like that too, the new Equestria Girls stuff this year, the 3 specials. Favorite one was definitely, contrary to belief of one of my favorite characters, it was actually Dance Magic. Mirror Magic is second, and Movie Magic is last. I mean, Mirror Magic was fine, but Dance Magic was just so much, like, tighter. Rarity was great in it. If you haven't seen it, it's probably one of the better, like, Equestria Girls stuff to watch. If you want to get into Equestria Girls, I highly recommend it. Other than Rainbow Rocks. Rainbow Rocks is also the best one. Or just watch the first one. I mean, I'm not one of those people that hate on the first one like a lot of people do. Okay, so yeah, so here's when I finished the video that had where I was doing the thumbnail, and then I believe I start showing you what I was going to do for the rest of the video. I'm going to keep this going because it will explain what I'm going to do now, after this is done. Yeah, okay, good. So I'm exiting out of everything. Okay, good. Let me, zoom ahead a little bit. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's stuck. There we go. So yeah, so like I said, if you didn't know, if you weren't here yesterday, so the next Sins video is going to be on I Am Octavia, the music video by Ellie Monty and Now I Can to Vinyl. The one by what's her name? She's got a weird name. It's like it's the Tehed, and then I think it's like Jada, because her real name is Jade something. But yeah, so that's going to be the next one. And so here's what I was going to do for the end gag, which is what we're going to do tonight. So here's what we're doing. We're going to like I said, I'm going to actually try to do something a little different with this end gag, a little more creative. I'm actually going to try animating something, and like I'm showing here, we're going to do. I even drew a little storyboard. I did it for Double Rainboom too, but that was all on paper. So we're gonna have them looking at something. I think it's gonna be the I Am Octavia video, and then we're gonna have the door open, and we're gonna have a surprise pony show up. If you know anything about the song, you might be able to guess who it is. We're going to do a little close-up on the surprise pony, and then we're going to have them be surprised by it. Octavia's phone is going to drop. Yeah, I'm talking a little bit here. And then this part is supposed to be like the pony's shadow approaching closer and closer to them. We get down over here. Vinyl's going to catch the phone with her magic, and the shadow's going to get even closer. And then the mystery pony's going to look at the video and with Vinyl's magic going around it, and it's going to end with her saying... Oh, whoops, I gave it away. Oh, well. It's going to end with the mystery pony saying, I like it. And it's going to be kind of fun, just to see if I can actually like, that's the biggest thing with these things. I've actually really just gotten into, like, even though I'm not an animator, I want to try doing this kind of new stuff. I want to try this, like, animating. I want to try this, like, this kind of thing, just to see, just because I do have an appreciation for it. And that's, like, another thing I've gotten from doing these videos is just seeing, like, this appreciation for getting this appreciation for animating, getting to see all these frames and stuff. So yeah, this is just me setting it up, and I'll go back to the chat while we're letting this go. Let's see. Ooh, what fandoms am I a part of? Really, oh my gosh, why is my dog barking so much? Hopefully it's not too loud. Is this... I might have turned down the volume. No, I guess I just didn't put on music. Sorry if there's no... There will be music once I leave this video. But, what other fandoms did I get? Am I into? Nothing too big. Like, no video game fandoms. Why is my dog barking? No video game fandoms. Really, but I do like a lot of games. Like, if I would be any video game fandom, it'd probably be Kingdom Hearts. Still waiting for Kingdom Hearts 3. That's probably the biggest game I've, like, gotten really into. And then when it comes to, like, other, like, entertainment fandoms, I watch, you've probably seen from some of my end gags, I've watched Game Grumps. That's I guess maybe the other fandom. I don't really participate in anything with that though. Haven't gone to any of their live shows. I could have gone to the one in Philadelphia, but just like these MLP conventions, I don't have the time to do it. Why and when did I start YouTube? Well, I've already said why. Long story short, just because I wanted to do sins on videos thanks to Little Shy, sins on fan videos thanks to Little Shy. I wanted to show how my appreciation for Diamond Tiara and all that. And when I started it in October of 2015, yeah, 2 years ago almost. And has it? Yeah, wow, it's only been 2 years. But no, yeah, it's been 2 years. I'm sorry. No. I think it was 14. I was going to say, that doesn't sound right. 2 years. No. It's definitely been 3 years. Yeah, 3 years. 2014. October 2014, and that was also my sophomore year in college. And I was just kind of... I remember I got in, like a little bit of... I didn't have any friends the sophomore year because my roommate had his own roommates, so I had to just kind of get random roommates. And I just found something to do to occupy myself while when I wasn't with my other friends that weren't. Because for some reason, when I was in college, I made friends with commuters, like only exclusively commuters, and I don't know why. That's gonna be annoying. Hopefully, it doesn't do that all night. So when they had to commute back to their houses, that's when I just kind of got on the internet and started doing a lot of this stuff. Yes, it's not Sony Vegas Pro, it's Sony Movie Maker. Vegas Pro, I think, has a lot more editing features. That's the thing with Sony Movie Maker. I mean, I don't have a lot of these like exclusive editing features that a lot of these YouTubers have. I can almost do the same exact stuff they do, but it takes a little more effort because I have to like do things frame by frame. Like, I know a lot of people get that like editing thing where like the thing comes in screen and like slowly comes in and then like slides in. That's just an effect that can be found on like Premiere or Studio or Sony Vegas. But for me, I have to frame by frame move the thing closer to make it look like it fell on screen and slowly went on. Coffee, tea, or neither. I don't like coffee. I don't like the taste of tea. I don't need caffeine. I mean, I drink soda, but it's not for the caffeine. It's just because I like the taste. I probably shouldn't, but yeah, I don't drink coffee. I don't drink tea. Mostly because whenever even when I work in the mornings, like when I have to go to work at 8, I don't drink anything. I have enough energy to get through the day. Okay, thanks for stopping by, LPS Foxes. And then, so yeah, let's see. So we've got, so what this is, what I'm doing, I'm trying to see how long this goes for, because I remember it cuts out at this point because my computer was being dumb. Yeah, okay, it feels a lot. I can feel the heat, so it shouldn't cut out again. Hey, look, I actually put on music this time. Great, whatever. So yeah, so what I'm doing is I'm making it. I already have this actually done, but I had this done before the stream started. So once this cuts out, we can immediately go back into what I was doing. But like I said, I want to do this now because now I can pay attention to the chat and I'm not just staring at my screen the entire time. Bendy and the Ink Machine, no. No. A lot of these Steam games I've never actually played, like these big Steam games like Five Nights at Freddy's and stuff, like just because I did that I just did that just because it was big. Same with Undertale. I never played Undertale, I just know of it. That's how I was able to do that end gag in Turnabout Storm Part 5. And it's just, computer gaming isn't really my thing. The only thing I actually own right now is a Wii U, not even a Switch, but it's a Wii U and a 3DS, which also are now becoming obsolete thanks to Miitopia being the last game. But whatever. And yeah, so that's pretty much my only interaction with gaming. Are those things. And of course I'll eventually get a PlayStation 4 when Kingdom Hearts 3 comes out. I'm gonna just so I can finally play it, but I'll wait till that comes out to worry about that later. Although I could get the remastered versions. Didn't think about that. Anyway, yes, Octavia does have the dirt face. You'll see it when I zoom out. I mean, I can even show it to you when we actually get to the original thing. Let me see how it's going. Okay, about 2 minutes left before this cuts out. Yeah, so this is getting done. What I'm pretty much doing is just making Octavia look down. You'll see how you'll see the final result when we cut to what I've finished now. Oh, other underrated characters I like. I really like Cheerilee. I don't know if she's underrated. She's not really, I guess. I mean, she's in a couple episodes, but I really like her. And then I'm trying to think, who else do I like? I mean, when it comes to background characters, my favorite character for the longest time was Flitter, just because I liked her design. I liked her design, and also like her a relationship with I guess her name was Cloud Chaser, the other one, the other purple one with the spiky hair. I just didn't. But I like Flitter's hair, her design, her little bow in her hair. But then thanks to Amending Fences, I really like Minuet, which is really funny because I've learned she is actually a lot of people's least favorite part about Amending Fences, and for me, she's one of my favorite parts because, well, to put it lightly, as I've said in a couple analysis videos, I don't like Amending Fences. For me, Moondancer is a overrated character, but I'm not gonna get into that now. Trust me, I'll deal with that some other day. I'll deal with that the same way I dealt with Twilight's Kingdom. I'm not gonna worry about it now. But yeah, so this is going, okay, about 17, 16, okay, we'll stop this now, because it's about to cut out, and I don't know what happens. Okay, so, let's see, so we've got that done. Okay, so this is what the final product is supposed to look like. I did it for vinyl too, so you see now they're both looking down, because their original eyes here, well, the original eyes were like, yeah, here and here. And then I just kind of moved them down, so now they're both looking down. So then the next thing to do is to put a little door back here of the special mystery pony that's going to be coming in. But before I do that, I'll see if there's any more questions before I get to work on the actual video, on the actual like thing here, so I don't cut anyone off. No, not for now. Okay, well, let me think. There was another thing I could say. Well, yeah, I'll even pose a question. Anyone see what's the most recent movie you guys watched? For me, it was Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and I liked it. I saw the first one and I saw the second one. That was a good movie, and it's not because I'm like a Marvel fanboy or something. I like the characters. And then it's probably going to be the last movie I see until I go see the MLP movie, which I'm definitely going to see. I don't care if I'm one of some number of males, adult males in the audience. I want to see this movie. But yeah, so that's something. Actually, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it the background of the of the stage that you see in the video. Let's see. How do I make Sins videos? Just with the same thing you saw with the Sony Sony Movie Studio. Octavia on the phone. There we go. There we go. Okay, so the background is this color. No. Okay, that's that color. And then the front, we're going to make this color. And then I'll kind of just cut out Octavia's ear. Let's see. Oh, yeah, No, I heard you. I heard you, Yoko. I said I make when I make Sins videos, it like so like you're saying how do I make them or how do like I do it? Because like how I make them, like how I actually go through the process is I watch the animation. So like for this, I watched I Am Octavia. I always watch it once just to enjoy it because like people have thought I like to clear the air of suspicion. I don't just watch these videos just to be like, ooh, I can't wait to see what I can nitpick next. No, I always watch the video first to enjoy it. Just to let the video breathe. Let me see what the great stuff that the person did with it, and then after that, then I take the time to actually look through, and then I watch it again, and I just watch it frame by frame. I put it into my movie studio and I watch it frame by frame, and then I just pay attention to just everything in each frame, see if anything catches my eye of, hey, that didn't look right. But other than that, actually, I think I might just do this. But yeah, that's pretty much how I make a Sins video. Is just watching something over and over. Is just watching it over and over again. Like for this one, I probably watched it, I would say about 8 times before I officially finished the script and started recording. But yeah. I was about to announce that IDW is going to make Sonic comics. That was another, like I said with video game fandoms, I never got into Sonic, so I really don't have any, opinions about the Sonic comics. I mean, I didn't even read I haven't even read the MLP IDW comics, except for the ones that I needed to read to, like, do videos for. Like, I read Fiendship is Magic, the T-Rex version for the Twilight's Kingdom one, just to make sure that I wasn't missing anything. And then I read the Fall of Sunset Shimmer one. But other than that, I haven't really read any of the IDW ones, which is interesting because there was a recent episode in Season 7, if anyone who doesn't follow the series wouldn't know, but there was a recent episode, Campfire Tales, that dealt with characters in the IDW comics, which I learned later when I saw some discussion on it. So with this, then we're gonna make a little door. I'm trying to think what the best thing to do with the door is. I wonder if I have a door. What is this door? That's Rarity's door. Nah, I don't want that. Okay, I'll just create my own door. We'll just have them listening to a video right here. So with that, we're going to create, let's create a reddish door. Reddish doors look nice. There we go. And so yeah, with that, do I watch anime, manga? I do not, like, just with comics, I don't read mangas, but with anime, not particularly. Not, I'm gonna be honest, there's some animes I have seen that I'm not, I won't say I've seen. Nothing terrible, nothing like, what's that one that everyone goes to, that terrible Baku no Pico or whatever. No, nothing like that. But there's ones that I've been told that I legitimately liked that apparently was only made for fan service. And I apparently have terrible taste. But yeah, it's mostly cartoons. Like, I like a lot of cartoons. Oh, let me put on music. I keep forgetting. I'm not listening to that thing anymore. Okay, we'll throw that on. Oh, don't do that, please. Okay, there we go. Yeah, sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, when it comes to that kind of stuff, I'm more cartoon person. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Okay, yes, I'm more of cartoons. Like I'm probably the only big cartoon I haven't seen. Two of them really that are really big that I haven't seen, just because I haven't had the chance to really just get into it. Is Star vs. the Forces of Evil. It's not like I have anything against it, I just haven't gotten a chance to get into it. And Rick and Morty. Those are the two big ones that I know everyone talks about, but I just haven't gotten a chance to just kind of get into it, get to see it. And maybe one day I will, but for right now, I'm a little off. Okay, so just like an MLP, we need to give the door a little outline. That's a little darker than its actual color. Okay, and then we'll bring it down a little bit. There we go. Okay, so that's our door, and then we're going to give it a door handle, obviously. Yeah, give it a little like gold door handle. Yeah, but yeah, with like just a lot of like. And then, this isn't, and then with just cartoons in general, it's not just MLP. I mean, I watched the entirety of Regular Show. I watched the entirety of Gravity Falls. I watched the entirety of, trying to think what else just ended recently that, I was following since the beginning. I can't really remember. Is Adventure Time over? I watched the entirety of that, except for like I think they had like a new arc. I think called like Elements. I haven't seen that yet. I don't know if that was like the ending. Maybe there's more after it, but I haven't gotten a chance to get back into that yet, which I will eventually. I just need time. But it's actually funny considering even though I'm like really big in MLP, this is probably the only cartoon I didn't follow since the beginning. I actually started watching it in season 4. I think like the first, well, no, that's when I officially started watching it, but I saw a couple episodes of, I think I saw, the very first episode I saw was, Mystery on the Friendship Express, and that's really what made me like Pinky as a character, and then, I saw, Candlelight Wedding Part 1 and 2, and then that showed me, wow, you can do a wedding episode and make it entertaining. In a little girl's cartoon. That was impressive to me, because I have 3 sisters. I've seen it all the bad, all the good of these little girls' cartoons. Yeah, just letting you know, this impressed me. But then also after that, I officially started watching. After that, I think they aired Equestria Girls 1. So, believe it or not, I actually saw Equestria Girls really early on when I first started watching it, and it didn't ruin my, I think I said this in an actual video, but it didn't ruin my, my appreciation for it didn't cater to the little girls too much, as some people have put it, but that was a thing. Oh, shoot, I knew it was gonna do that. Yeah, I know, Regular Show ended, and I saw the ending. The ending was great. I'm actually kind of glad, not glad it ended, but I'm glad he got to, J.G. Quintel got to take it to where he wanted it. He got to end it on a high. It ended on a high note. That's pretty much what I'm trying to say. Unlike I think what the one cartoon that that ended, but it ended on a pretty bad note was Fairly Odd Parents. I think they say that ended, and its note was very bad. I didn't even I stopped watching when I think they introduced the dog, and then they apparently introduced a neighbor girl who was like worse. I don't know, but yeah, I stopped watching that show, and I hear it ended, and it ended badly. But I don't know. It's kind of sad. I really did like Fairly Odd Parents a lot. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's still there. Okay, move that Move that away. Okay. And so with that, okay, so we have the door, we have them watching it. Okay, I'm probably not even gonna make the. I was gonna make the door detailed, but I probably won't do that. Okay, so with this, we save, and this will be. This will just be. I am Octavia. NGAG 1. So we just have. This is pretty much what I keep doing whenever I make these. I just make it so it says 1, 2, 3, just so I know what order to put them in when I put them eventually in. So then we're going to have the door swing open. And actually, in order to do that, we need to, and to make it look legitimately like it's swinging open, we need to make sure that it has a door hole in here. We're going to duplicate that layer just so I don't mess up with the door hole. And we're going to cut that piece out of the door. Okay, so yeah, that's going there. That's going there. And then put that out. Come on. I'm very bad with this. Oh, I see what happened. You have to simplify it. There we go. Now we have an actual door hole. There we go. Good. So now we have a door, and when it opens, we have a door hole. Erase these two. I don't know why these were created. Okay. So let's see. Anything going on now? Yeah, I saw the two squares, but it is. I mean, like I said, I'm not an animator. If I was, I would definitely do something like that. But so we're gonna merge these because so now the door handle goes with the door. Yep, there we go. Okay, so we're going to have the doors swing. Have the doors swing out open. Which to do that, we're going to skew it. Not like that. Yeah. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so now the door's swinging open, and then we gotta make sure to have a background. And I guess we gotta put in our mystery character, because this character is gonna appear. And if you haven't guessed it, so with the I Am Octavia, if anyone knows what the original song is based off of, who sang it, I'll give you a couple seconds to do it while I actually do something, because I've got something I want to ask in a card. Just real quick. So we're gonna let that play out. Okay, hold on. Give you some seconds. I'll give you a couple more. Give you a couple more seconds to guess the answer. But I'll give a little. Nah. Okay, let's see. Shoot, I can't really see the thing. Okay. Well. Oop, sorry. There you go. Thank you, Cheaty. Yes, it is Titanium by Sia. So who am I going to put in here? Obviously, it'll be Songbird Serenade. We're going to have Songbird Serenade come in and watch the video with them. And that's what we're going to do. And that's how I'm going to do this. It's going to be a little... she's a little difficult to deal with. But, that's how we're... Yep, there she is. Oh. And yeah, I got a little vector of her. This is the only one of her, just because there aren't a lot, just because the movie hasn't even come out yet, but luckily there's been a couple good pictures of her out there. But instead of doing that, we're going to have her come through the door. She's gonna stay here, but I'm actually gonna make her frown. She's a little too happy at the moment. Can't have a happy songbird serenade. There we go. Okay. Oop. And the door's a little like. There we go. Okay. Yeah. So we got this. So we got her coming in. So I'm just going to take away the door so I can see her a little more. So just like I said, so what I do with these characters is I will take their skin color in order to like change the mouth. I take their skin color. Oh, almost forgot the most important thing. You gotta duplicate it. I only duplicate because I can't. That way, if in case I mess up, and I like can't go back and fix it, I can easily just be like, okay, I'm just gonna take the original one and go back to that. And because of her jaw's a little long, we're going to shrink it down a little bit. There we go. Okay, so yep, so that's in there. In the original Windows page, I thought the thing... I never thought of that. But let's... Nah, yeah. Okay, so yeah, so we take this, we zoom in onto her face. Oop. Zoom in onto her face, zoom in onto her face. Come on. I hate it. It's because I'm nervous. Okay. I'm actually, well, I'm not nervous, I'm just glad this is finally working, but I'm still a little nervous because I know this is a little boring, but that's why I'm trying to go back to the chat a little bit. And unfortunately, it's the only thing I know how to do. I don't have, like I said, I don't do a lot of online gaming, so I couldn't do like a gaming stream or anything. So yeah, so we give, and then we do our little outline. Nice, nice. And here we go. Just give her a little fatter of a neck, but longer of a neck, but that's okay. Okay. And then I also like to blur it a little bit. Makes it look a little, enhances the, it kind of makes it blend into the body a little more. Okay, so we're gonna have her frown a little bit. There we go, she's kind of coming in, frowning a little bit. I won't make it as deep of a frown. And there we go. There. So she's kind of just standing there. There we go. Yeah, so she's just kind of standing there. Move her down a little bit because she's coming in through the door. There we go. Okay, so yeah, so she's coming in through the door. I need one more layer, which is the very background, which will probably be... I'll probably just make it black. Or like a little lighter black, something like this, just because she's coming in through the background. And then put that behind her. There we go. Okay, so that's the door opening. And at the same time, we're also going to have. This is where, if you've noticed, is the little trick that I've seen some animators do in order to change their pupils so it doesn't look, because their pupils are going to get smaller because they're going to be scared by this random appearance by a stranger. What I'm going to do is make them blink. And I have several keys to make both of them blink. So this is Octavia's first blink, and just like with the previous one, I don't have to worry about the fact that it's like a little dark or something. I can easily fix that. So let me blow it up a little bit. This will go on her face. I did this with the diamond tiara in the thumbnail. You just kind of work with it, and then we're just gonna kind of make her blink a little bit. I'll zoom in to, and what this is gonna do is when she opens back her eyes up, as you'll see, you can, if you watch animations that people do really closely, even in the actual show they'll do it sometimes, is they purposely will make the characters blink so that they can change their pupils in their eyes easier, and they don't have to like weirdly move them around and everything. But this is this is to make Octavia blink. So yeah, so like I said, I'm not going to worry about it because then I can easily just color it in like this. And color her like skin in like this. Except I can't keep it that... There we go. There we go. And color her outlines. Boom. 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 Yeah, and it's just... This is exactly how I do it. I just kind of like paint bucket a lot of stuff. Mostly just because it's not meant to look professional. If I was definitely doing this professionally, I wouldn't be taking this many shortcuts, but I take these shortcuts whenever I do a lot of my Sims videos and stuff. And then obviously the last but not least is her eye. Do, 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 and do. There we go. So yeah, so now she's starting to blink with the actual, like, video. Okay, so let's see. What are they holding in that sketch? It's a, it's just, Octavia or Vinyl's phone. If you watch the original video, they both have, like, phones. Like, actual, like, cell phones and stuff. I think they actually show, Octavia's one. It's like an actual, like, Apple iPhone and everything. Kind of the same thing they did with, Epic Wub Time, where they gave them phones, except that one was more of a joke. Here they're actually supposed to be phones. So here we go with this. See, that's exactly what I was looking for. And then, so then we're going to have Octavia stretch her eye out a little bit. Okay, so then with this, then we circle downward, and we make it a little bigger. And shrink it in a little more. And shrink it in a little more. And then it's kind of curved up. And then to fix that, to make it actually look like she's blinking, then I have to take the background of her face, which again, duplicate it so that I don't lose anything. And I color in the top. So that, like, pretty much her eye just goes away. Fix that a little bit. Okay, let's see. Yeah. Okay, so once that's done... There we go, and once that's done... There we go. So that's... It's not perfect, but... I'll fix a little bit. I'll change a little bit of this stuff. So we're going to go back to the original blink and erase some of this edging stuff because we don't need all this edging here because I can just use the edges that are underneath it in the actual animation or in the actual image underneath it. Shows this, so she's blinking. There we go. And over here, color that in, make the eyelash a little pointier, just so it looks a little nicer. That's the one thing with the fill bucket, it'll really, like, extend the outlines, and I don't like doing that a lot. I'll show you how I fix that, because I can't erase it because then I'll see the stuff underneath. So obviously I'll just take this color and I will just draw over it. Okay, let's see. What software is this? This is just Photoshop. Photoshop 13. Probably soon to be 14 because it's gonna make me update. But yeah, that's all this is. That's all I use is Photoshop and Sony Movie Studio for all my video needs. So yeah, so we're getting there with the blink. Let me see how this is looking. There we go. Okay. Zoom out a little bit. See how this is looking. Sorry, that happens a little sometimes because I'm very touchy with this thing. Okay. Yeah, so it needs a little bit of touching up, but you can see, because you can kind of see now she's blinking. It's like a little bit more of a blink. And I just gotta move the nose down a little bit, or I can move the eyes up a little bit more. And then we can just kind of fix that a little bit. There we go. So with the nose there. Actually, I just gotta move the nose down a little more. But like I say, so this is exactly how I do this kind of stuff. Is I'll take an image and I'll just kind of work with it, make it my own kind of thing, and it comes out in the end if I keep working with it like this. And the good news is I only have to do this with the same thing with like other things that I've animated, like in the Pony Girl video where I had Pinky come up from the mirror. That was taken directly from Green Isn't Your Color scene where she comes up and tells Twilight she's disappointed in her. But I just go frame by frame, taking these kinds of things, and I cut out like exactly what I need, and I color in exactly what I don't need. And the good news is, a lot of times I only have to cut out and color in once. Okay, so, and then do a little bit more. Probably we'll just erase these from here. And then that way we'll just have her eyelashes from the original animation be the bottom eyelashes. Okay, and then to make it, to touch it up a little bit, I just kind of blur it. It'll make it look a little nicer, just because it's very sloppy. But when you zoom out, like all my images, all my things I've done with edits for a very sloppy line work. But that's because I'm not an animator. But like I said, I will take the time. I'll take the. I want to try. I'm not gonna give up. Oh, that's just the one music. No, now it's not even there. I guess it's just turned off. But that was like, I think that was for Turnabout Storm. Yeah, so we got this. Okay, so, and then let's blur this one. There we go. Okay, yep, so she's pretty much blinking. And again, this is, and the thing is also, this is, when you gotta think about it, this is only on frame for 1 second. Any all these other things, like, that's also what I think about it, is the fact that these things are only on frame for a couple seconds, or for a second or two. And so you're not even paying attention to that. I mean, that's something I pay attention to. But even then, I've never actually really penalized anyone for sloppy line work, unless it's, like, really noticeable. Like, I think I did get, Jacob Kitts for that in the Star Wars one, and I got Ukulele for, I keep saying that wrong. Udekeledai for that in his first Sins video with Amethyst's lines. But it hasn't. I never try to be too harsh on their animating with the line work, especially if it's only for a frame, unless it's for a joke. I've done that a couple times for a joke and something. I mean, you can see here, even you might, I don't know how good the quality is on the stream, but right here, this is actually from the original animation. I just took this from the I Am Octavia one, and you can see right here, the way the animator did it is they like had a little square on top of Vinyl's head, and it cut the little like square cut into her eyelash. So that's kind of interesting, but like I said, I'm not gonna penalize. That's not gonna be a sin. I already know it is because the video's almost done. Oh, speaking of the video, so because I did have to extend the stream to now today, the video probably won't be done until Tuesday now, just because I lost a day today trying to get the stream ready again. But you know what? It's worth it to show my appreciation for my 5,000 subscribers. Thanks again, everyone. So with that, we're going to... now we're making Vinyl blink. This should be a little easier just because Vinyl doesn't have as many details. Just her hair. There we go. I'm gonna just turn it. There we go. It's pretty much in there. Just got to... And that's also why I have her eyes there, so I can see... That's the biggest thing I should have done. I should have kept her pupils there for Octavia so I could see where it would have gone. Okay, so then we'll get rid of... We'll move this up in front. There we go. So with that, and then we're just going to cut around him again. Again, this is just to see if I can actually, like, animate successfully. And so, like I said, we're gonna color in her face, like with Octavia. Yeah, that's right. And then we color in her outline. I forgot I had Friendship It's Witchcraft stuff. It is fandom stuff, so Hasbro's not gonna ID me. Oh yeah, that's why I'm only having fandom music playing right now. Is because Hasbro keeps IDing me, claiming these streams whenever I play music from the show. And that's the only, and for those who haven't joined me in a stream before, the only reason I'm playing music from the show is because that's the only music I have readily available at the moment, because I just take it from videos I've done sins on. Okay, so with that, smooth out Vinyl's sides, and we're also gonna make sure to... There we go. Yeah, it's a lot easier than Octavia. I guess it's just because Vinyl doesn't have the second set of eyelashes. It's just her front. It's just her top ones. I always wonder what prompts a pony to have like either the top or bottom eyelashes. Okay, so we're gonna duplicate that one. And when that's done... Oh, and if anyone's wondering about how long this is gonna go, I'm probably only gonna go till maybe about 2 hours in. I'm not gonna go the whole 3 hours that the Valentine's Day one was. This is just gonna be. I'm probably gonna try and get done 2, maybe 3 of the things, and then I'll finish the rest of it on the side. But this is just letting you know what to come to expect. And you got to see Songbird Serenade in the Vector. I'm excited to see what she does in the movie. But yeah, so this is gonna be the Vector. Actually, I need to make sure because Vinyl's actual eyes got. Her actual eyes became very... There we go. Okay, I knew something was wrong. Her actual eyes are not the color of her face. I really should try to fix that. There we go. There we go. Okay. It's probably hard to see on the stream, but Vinyl's eyes are not the same color as her face. But that's just because they gave her a really, like, it happens a lot with Sweetie Belle and Rarity. You can't see their actual, like, the white of their eyes at times. Like a lot of these ponies with really light fur. I guess it's fur. I don't even know. So yeah, so we got this. And then with that, so then we got the eye almost done. And then I'm probably just gonna smooth it out again like I did with Octavia's eyes. Okay, zoom out. Zoom out. Oh. Ah, keep doing that. Zoom in. Zoom in. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I could already tell I didn't catch it I didn't catch all of the top of Vinyl's head because I couldn't see the difference in the eye color. There we go. But I also have to make sure not to do that on the different vector. Okay, there we go. So this is just, again, like I said, this is just making Vinyl blink. I mean, I'm wondering if this is how as intensive as it is for actual animators. Like, this is some pretty, and like, just, I mean, I'm thinking this is probably more how Toucan animates, because he uses Photoshop. At least that's what it looked like when I sent his Elsa meets MLP video. But that's what it seems like is this kind of intensive editing where you have to do, because when I looked at his video, he had like things of like this person's eye, this person's leg, this person's that, so it seemed like he had different things for different elements of a character's body, which is it's pretty neat the way he can make videos like that. He's one of the people I had a great pleasure in communicating with. Let's see, anything going on? Let me see what you said, Dan. How about... Oh, in terms of Hasbro claiming my stuff, they've only really claimed, as you saw in the Lopone Reviews video, they claimed my Friendship is Witchcraft series. Almost all of it. And all that stuff. No, but they've never actually attacked me. Like, I've never gotten a strike, I've never gotten anything. I've tried to I've tried to do a counter notification for one of the Friendship is Witchcraft videos, and I think they denied it. And then I just was like, I'm not gonna worry about it. And the only reason I don't worry about it is, oh man, I feel bad admitting this. I really hope. I mean, maybe you guys will have an opinion on it, but when you talk about demonetization, that actually doesn't apply to me because, believe it or not, I don't make money off these videos. I do this all for fun. I'm sorry if that's a shock to you, but that's always kind of what I wanted to do. And it's not the fact that I'm like, ooh, it's bad to make money off YouTube. No, people make money off YouTube. Could do it. That's great. I just don't want to do it because of two things. One, I'm making money. I would be making money off of these videos that other people made, but again, that's the same complaint that's gone against reaction channels, which I'm not gonna get into. Like I said, you do what you want, and I have no qualms about it. Like, if someone did a reaction on my videos and they make money off of it, I'm not gonna be like, don't make money off my videos because I don't make money off my own. No, you can do what you want, but yeah, I don't monetize any of my videos. Like, you guys just watch it. Like, anytime you see an ad, it's Hasbro. But I don't know. I mean, unless I'm just overthinking it, and it's fine to be monetizing these videos that are like Sins videos on other people's animation, which I just feel dirty doing. But if you, I just don't know. Maybe I should. Maybe I should be. I mean, the one video I could monetize would actually be fair. Would probably be Lopone Reviews and How to Fix Double Rainboom to an extent, or actually everything wrong with How to Fix Double Rainboom, because that's my own animation, so there'd be nothing wrong with it. But yeah, that's sorry to get a little personal there, but I thought it'd be interesting to let you know that yeah, I don't make money, and it's not the fact that it's not the fact that like I'm loaded and I don't need the money. I have my own job, but I just like doing this for fun. I also feel if I tried making money, I might get into a habit of like having to do this for the money, and then I don't have fun with it anymore. But maybe I'm just overthinking it. Maybe I should start monetizing my videos. I don't know. For right now, I'm just gonna keep going unless there's unless someone has some words of advice. I mean, everyone I've talked to, I think the only person I really talked to about this was Moliminous, and he didn't really say anything too much. I mean, he monetizes, but he didn't say anything about me, of like, if it was a good or bad idea. But I just like having fun. I like having fun watching these fan animations and critiquing them, and then doing silly edits with them, and then making fun end gags with them. So yeah. Okay, so we're pretty much done with Vinyl blinking. Yep. Oop, didn't mean to make Octavia's eyes go away. There we go. And then we gotta make sure Vinyl's eyes can be seen with the same color and everything. Oop, nope. Take that, and then really should probably label these like with Toucan does. Boom, boom. Okay. And I don't think the music stopped. I think it's just a quiet song. Oh, Smile HD. I didn't know that. I didn't know I made that really quiet. Okay, there we go. So now Vinyl's blinking. Yeah, that works. I can make it a little small though. There we go. Okay, Vinyl's blinking, Octavia's blinking, we're good. Okay, everything's good. And so with this, and then that's that done. And that's another, that's just the next one. I'm Octavia and Gag 2. So that's the second frame. Woo! 2 frames down. And like I said, I'll probably only go to maybe 3 or 4. This next one's a little easier, just because we're opening the door a little more. And I'm probably going to make it skew up a little bit, just because the door needs to be, there we go, just because it's coming out. There we go. Okay, so she's coming in. And then they're going to be blinking again, just because they're surprised. That's the whole point of them blinking. And we're just trying to make it get rid of their eyes. Okay, now we add the next part of the blink. And that's why I said this is going to be a little easier, because now I don't have to worry about coloring over their most of their faces again. Oh wait, this is the third one. No, take that too. Get rid of that one, but we'll get back to that one later. It's Octavia's blink I need. Okay, let's see. Okay, good. You guys just talking between yourselves. That's fine. Like I said, this is going a lot better than yesterday. The computer's doing well. It shouldn't be any sudden shut-offs. Except for when I say, okay, I'm done streaming. Which I'm really glad this is. I'm really glad this is working now. There we go. Okay, so yeah, Octavia's blinking again. Oh yeah, it looks nice.
Hi Twilight. Hi Rainbow. Do you want to go for a
Oh yeah, we got.
Sure.
Here we go. We got Pony Girl playing.
I'm a pony girl.
I'll turn that down a little bit though.
Life with magic.
Okay. Yep. Good. Okay. So with that.
Take me to the sky. Imagination, magical creation. Oh my Twilight, let's go flying. I'm a pony girl.
Okay. So anything going? Yep. You guys still. Yep. That's that. And so yeah, like I said, so this is just. So yeah, Octavia's blinking again. And then it's just, this is probably going to be the, I mean, the biggest thing is, this is probably going to be the most intensive part, is just making them blink, just because I really wanted to. Everything else probably won't take as long, just because the rest are more, still movements. And we're just going to color over this part of her nose. I'll just leave that part of the nose there. Okay. So yeah, so we got that part, and then we're just going to erase around the edges, just to keep Octavia blinking. There we go. And with this one, we'll have that done. There we go. Now, yes. Okay. Yeah. it's a very love it or hate it kind of song. I noticed that when a lot of people commented in the actual video of Pony Girl, of Everything Wrong with Pony Girl, that like a lot of people were actually glad I sinned it, because they're like, oh, I hate this song, I'm so glad you sinned it. Which again, I don't sin a song, I don't sin, that's the biggest thing, I would never sin something because I hate it, because I'd hate having to sit through it, because like I told you, when I sin things, I have to watch these things 5 to 8 times, and I just would hate to have to watch something I don't like watching over and over again. And that applies for a lot of things that I've said I don't like. Like it wasn't torture for me to watch Turnabout Storm Part 4, even though I didn't like the Gilda scene. I didn't like the Gilda scene, but I could sit through it. It wasn't torture. But no, that's why I'm really glad I'm doing fan animations, because rarely are any of them terrible to sit through. Like say a movie for CinemaSins. And that's why I'm just like, wow, he's got a lot of dedication. Especially now that his sin counter is broken. Sorry, spoilers for those who haven't seen Everything Wrong with Fate of the Furious. But it'll probably be back in the next episode, in the next video. You know, that was actually a pretty cool edit that they did when they made that sin counter break. That's probably like the most intensive editing I've ever seen CinemaSins do at one point. Yeah, that's the one thing I've liked about the way I'm doing videos too, is the fact that I'm not a lot of people, like Little Shy is probably the one who's done the most intensive edits, although Equestron's done a lot of good edits too, when he does his Everything Right and Wrong with Equestria Girls stuff. But like I'm like I do a lot more with like changing the like messing with the original animation. And the only reason I keep doing these intensive edits is because I'm not confident my comedy is coming off well, and I really like having a visual to go with my jokes. And that's why I do like these like crazy edits and everything, because I wanna give you guys a visual to go with my joke, instead of like trying to make it trying to talk it through of what's the funny part. Like that's what Meliminus succeeds at. He's really good with like his words and everything when he does sins. But hey, what am I gonna do? This is what I've decided doing, and I'm having a blast doing it. Get rid of Octavia's eye. Okay, this is gonna be a little. This is where it gets a little hairy, because I've got a lot of these things. Okay, there we go. There's Octavia's eye. Okay, so yep, so now she's blinking a little more. And like I said, so then we're just going to color in this stuff right here. Oh, I got rid of that nose piece. I hate when there we go. There we go. Okay, and then we're just going to go back to the blinking. I think it's this one. Yep. And we've got, yeah, they're kind of hard to make. They're hard in the way I make them. I overcomplicate a lot of things, and that's just me being me. But yeah, I mean, when it's impressive the fact that people really think when those like people that get that when I get those hate comments of like, do you really think it, like they think it's easy for me to make these videos. I mean, I'm not saying it's harder than making an animation. Of course not. Jeez. I'm having a hard time doing it right now. But the fact that they think making just a Sins video itself is easy, they need to try that. They need to try making these things. I mean, you can make them easy. You can just sit there and nitpick things, and then just add a little ding sound effect. Like, if I actually did it that way, I could probably get these videos out in, like, days. But I want to do it my own way, my special way. And I've enjoyed doing that a lot more. And that's probably the biggest reason why I don't think my channel will ever get too big, is just the fact that I don't upload enough because of the way I do videos. And I'm not saying I need it to be big. Like I said, I don't make money off my videos, but I do kind of wish I could get my name out there, just because I really would like people to see it. But there's two reasons why I know I'm not going to get as big as like these other Sins channels. And that's because, one, I'm doing stuff on fan animations. And just in general, like even for like reaction channels, fan animations do not get as many views as reacting to an episode of the show. And that's like and that's just the general rule, and that's just been the general rule of things I've seen. Fit on screen. Okay, good. She's blinking. Okay, so now that she's done, now we do vinyl. And that is probably the biggest reason I won't get a lot of the views that these other ones, these views, the subscribers and everything. And I'm happy with the people that have liked my stuff. And it's been great. Like, don't ever think I don't appreciate all the support I'm getting. I do immensely. Because it really shows that even being a knockoff of a Mystery Science Theater 3000 knockoff can garner some views. It's so wonderful. But yeah, it's definitely a big thing, is the fact that I don't do stuff from the show. I'm doing fan animations, and just people don't follow the fan, and people don't follow the show to get into the fan animations. They just want to watch it for the show, and I've noticed that, and I understand. But for me, I've enjoyed the stuff fans have created. Whoops. But yeah. Oh, Octavia's eyelash. Yeah, I guess it has to, because that's how it was when the original video was done. I mean, I guess I could fix it. You know what? I think I will fix it, just because it does look kind of weird. Getting a little OCD with me. But that's not a bad thing. Okay, so we're going to fix Octavia's eyelash. That's this one. Here. Or here. Now, Lullaby for a Princess. Okay, there we go. And then we're going to color in this part right here. There we go. Now she looks a little, now the eyelash looks a little less weirdly curly. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it looks a little more nicer than like the one on the other side. Oh, and you gotta blur it to make the lines look not as awkward. There we go. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say what I'm doing now is like Sins video worthy. If you want to see what I do with Sins videos, you can watch you can kind of skim through the Valentine's Day stream. That was more of me actually doing an actual Sins video. This is me just trying out animating, like my own way, obviously, because like I don't have Flash or anything. But yeah, it's kind of fun. I do like it. I'm never gonna want to do it for multiple videos at once, but I like testing it out. I'm like Mike Rowe from Dirty Jobs. I'm trying it once to see what it's like in another person's shoes. But then I'm just gonna go back to my comfy lifestyle once I'm done. Or I'll try something else. Actually, that is something I wanted to say. Oh, hold on. Let me see. Yeah. Well, that having the motivation to make videos, that is another thing. Like with what I said with the update the one time earlier this summer, is motivation is a big thing. Like I do kind of hesitate to like always say I'm going to do a Sins video on every request I've gotten, especially since of one request, which I will have to address later in the future. But you do have to be motivated to like want to make a video. But you know what? If you find, and that's why I do these, because like when I'm having fun with it, you're a lot more motivated. If it feels like work, the motivation goes away. And that's what that Lopone Reviews video became. It started feeling like work, even though no one was expecting it. But I really wanted to make it, and I'm just like, oh, this is taking forever, and it's just feeling like work. But now that it's done, I'm so glad I got it done. It came out nicely. But that's really what happened with that one, is I started to lose a little bit of motivation, and that's when I said I became a little lazy and everything. But with these, the motivation stays pretty nicely. Motivation is very easy to stay with. So we got vinyl blinking right there. Okay. Why is this still Lullaby for a Princess? Oh, jeez, I did not know it's this. I didn't know I kept it this quiet. I'm sorry if it's kind of weird with no music, unless your volume's up really loud. My volume, I'm keeping my volume down low just so in case something happens, I don't want it to hit, like, when something happens on the desktop, I don't want your stream to all of a sudden be like burn. Okay, so, and what is it? So it's 9:30 now. I'm probably gonna go for another half hour. We'll be done. We'll get done this visual, and then I'll stop. Maybe I'll do some. I'm trying to think. I'll probably do something like to end it, like another like appreciation. Thank you. But yeah, so hopefully this will come out nicely. I'll be working on it tomorrow. I'll probably work on it a little more tonight, and I'll work on it tomorrow to get it ready for the Sins video on now Tuesday. I'm already guaranteeing you this is going to be on Tuesday just because of how long just this is taking me. But yeah, it'll definitely be Tuesday. I'll make sure of it because I don't work my other job until Wednesday, so I have 2 days two free days to work on this. So no stress. Let me think. Yeah. I mean, laziness is the thing. Oh, but like I was saying with trying things out, that reminds me of like, so I know I've had a couple people say like they like it when I do random videos, and I've kind of wanted to do a lot more random videos of just like trying new things with the editing. And probably the biggest thing I wanted to do is I kind of want to make a PMV, like and not like the Total Drama one that I did with the Spare, where it's just music over visuals of the show or visuals of a fan animation. Like, I legitimately want to like do something like with crazy edits and stuff, and like sync movement on the screen to the music. I mean, it's going to be really intensive, and it's going to take a long time. Like, it probably won't come out for several months, but it's something I really kind of got into. Like, I even have a good song I want to do. I don't want to say it now just because I don't want to get anyone's hopes up that it'll be coming, but that might be something that's definitely something I might be doing in the future. Just because if I'm feeling creative again, like with the Lopone reviews. Oh, and in case anyone's wondering, I'm not actually going to be reviewing like magazines and stuff. That was just a one-time thing, just because I found that magazine at my work, and I'm like, you know what, this could be fun to do stuff with. And like I said, it started, just doing all that intensive editing started feeling like work, and I don't want to go through that again. It was fun to do once, but not again. And so with that, we're pretty much almost done vinyl. I think I have the other side of her face to go. We're going to actually take this and stretch it out just a little bit. There we go. And then we're just going to erase this side. There we go. And to make it look nicer, we put up this. There we go. There we go. That'll make her face a little nicer. And then we just color, and then we gotta erase this side. But yeah, any other questions? Any other big questions I may have missed? That are just itching to be asked with all these years gone by. Let's see. I'm trying to think. Let me think. Think of a good question. Okay, well, if I were to give... Jeez. Let me think. I feel really dumb because I can't think of a question. I've been talking this entire... well, it's mostly because I didn't talk this long yesterday because the stream cut out by then. Which I'm really glad this can... yeah, I'm really glad I made sure that it's not going to happen this time. I'm glad I figured out what went wrong. But let me think. I mean, well, I mean, I wonder who still watches the show. I mean, like I said in the beginning of the stream, like I've learned that a lot of people actually stop watching the show and really just follow fandom stuff for just fan content and just kind of to communicate with people that they've gotten to meet and just enjoying it like that. But I mean, I wonder which of the people that follow me who still follows the show as like intensively as I do still. Because I mean, that's what got me into the fandom originally was the show. So I'm not gonna abandon it just for any reason. There we go. Okay, let me see. Make sure that looks good. Was this her? No, that's not her blink. Jeez. This is the bad part. I was not paying attention. There it is. No. There it is. Okay, so then, and then she blinks like that. Oh, yeah. That looks good. Good. Okay. Okay. Songbird's coming in. They're both blinking. PNG. Oh, you do? Good job. Thanks. Or, oh, let me see. Official pony art always looks so uncanny. See, the thing with the off-model thing is, yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah, like in the magazine that I showed you. Sorry, I looked away for a little bit. Yeah, like the off-model thing. It's just really, really uncanny. Octavia and Gag 3. Okay. Let's keep it going. Keep it going. I'll do one more, and with that I'll end it. And so, whoop, that was stupid. So now the doors I'm probably gonna have the doors swing really far over and skew up like that. So then the door will go back. Good. Okay. She's standing there. She's looking all professional. And then we have the final piece of Octavian vinyl blinking. And then, like I said, the good news with this is the fact that then I can just play it in reverse and just make them open their eyes, but now they'll have tiny pupils. And we're gonna do Vinyl's eyes first this time. So this is the final blink, where the eyes. This is what it looks like. Usually what it looks like when ponies have closed eyes, just in the show in general. I haven't watched since Rock Solid Friendship. Did Rock Solid Friendship just kind of did Rock Solid Friendship just kind of the last straw for you? Was it Pinky? It was probably Pinky, wasn't it? I gotta say I liked her in that one. But yeah, like I said, I've seen a lot of people drop the show in the newest seasons. I mean, for me, the seasons have just been getting better and better. But like I said, that I'm one person, and I'm one opinion. But yeah, it's really interesting. Like, oh, I mean, well, for the 6 people that are here, I'll let you in a little. Well, and probably people that will watch this stream later, because this one will officially be archived. Like, so since everything's going all right, you can hear me and everything, I will keep this archived. I'm not deleting this. I am deleting the other one, the one that was on yesterday, just because there's nothing in there for anyone to see. It's just the same stuff without any noise. Is this still going? Oh, that's what stopped. Because the Lullaby for a Princess stopped. There we go. Okay, sorry. I knew the music was supposed to be going. Okay. But so for those that are here, I'll let you know a little secret that I've which has gotten me to know a lot of these things about the fandom. I'm actually on MLP Forums, the website. I'm not under it by Lopone View. I'm under it by a different name. But if you know me, you'll be able to recognize me. If you're on there and you think you see me, I'll give you this. If you think you know who I am, don't call me out, but quote me. You'll know how to do it if you're on the website. Quote me and respond to whatever I'm talking about, but at the very end, just kind of have a little parentheses and just say LPV ? And if you're right, I'll respond. But that's if you really want to. Like, I'm just saying that just because I haven't met too many. I mean, I met a lot of people. I haven't met too many people actually on the forum. Like, they seem to be like really close knit, and it's really, and I just like it because I've gotten so many different opinions from it. And it's true, you do get a lot of people that get like really into it and can get really not as bad as like fandom drama, like that's like horse fame. I guess that's what they called it. I don't even know. I didn't even know about that kind of stuff. Like when Meliminis contacted me about doing I Love Kim Possible's Kim Possible lots of video, I didn't even know there was drama on her. Because I didn't follow that stuff. But there's still a lot, like, people can really get into like the show's message and stuff, and be really passionate about what was wrong with the episode and why it's terrible, or why it's really good. I mean, everyone loved Perfect Pair. I don't think, well, there were a couple people, but they had not hated it outright. I don't know anyone who's actually hated Perfect Pair. That's one, Cheaty. If you want to just get back into it for season 7, go watch Perfect Pair. Go watch a Perfect Pair. That's the episode to get back into. If you want to get back into the show for season 7. That's all I'm telling you. Yeah, that's what I've been doing on the side of doing these videos as well. Oh, and also like being on the forum, they don't know I'm YouTube either, just because I don't have my name. I kind of just like want to stay anonymous. But like I said, if you think you know me, quote me, and respond to my message, and at the bottom put a little parentheses LPV ? And if you're right, I'll let you know. And it doesn't make it look weird. That's the only reason I say do that, just so like it's not like you're calling me out on something, because they got pretty good monitors. Okay, I'm done talking about the forum. But yeah, so with that, we're getting close to the ending here. Got about 15 minutes, a little less. I'm trying to think, what's the best thing to do? I mean, I could do what I did at the end of my last stream. Not the Valentine's Day one, I don't think I did that. But just because it keeps me talking, and I can also like stop and look at the thing. But I'll probably do just, you know, maybe this is how I'll just end, close off streams now. Just because, just as my throwback to one of my first videos is, I'm probably just gonna, and I know I saw someone, but I think maybe they might have left, but I'll do it anyway if they want to go back and watch this. I'm probably just gonna recite an episode of SpongeBob, just because I really like it. If you really hate it, let me know, I'll stop, but I have a lot of fun doing it, and I'm probably just gonna do one of my favorite episodes right now. So that's how we're gonna close this off. Once I finish, I'll close it off with a special goodbye and another thank you. But if you really want to leave, thanks for staying. We'll be going till 10. But thanks a lot for all the support again, and have a good night. Okay, let's start. Let me do one of my favorite episodes. The Krusty Krab, Bikini Bottom's premier eating establishment. Closing time right about now, 8 o'clock. So long, suckers. I've got a hot date with a little lady, and her name is Clarinet. What? Are you open? Read the sign. I'll have a Krabby Patty Deluxe and a double chili kelp fry. No, you won't. I can't hang around here all night. I've got a life. Well, fine, if you don't want my money. Money? You mean, if we stay up later, you'll give us your money? Sure. Mr. Squidward, welcome to the night shift. From now on, the Krusty Krab is open 24 hours a day. What? Yay! Wow, that means we never have to stop working. Mr. Krabs. See you in the morning, boys. I can't hang around here all night. I've got a life. Mr. Krabs. Isn't this great, Squidward? Just you and me together for hours and hours and hours until the sun comes up? And we're still no. Hours and hours and hours? Shoot, this is the part I can't remember. And we'll still be working. It'll be just like a sleepover, except we'll be sweaty and covered in grease. Are you ready to rock, Squidward? No. Good, because we've got customers. Here, please hit me with this as hard as you can. Psst, Squidward, I'm working in the kitchen. At night. Don't hold back. Hey, Squidward, I'm chopping lettuce. At night. Look at me, I'm swabbing the bathroom. At night. Ah! I burned my hand! At night. Tss. Night, 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 night. Will you please? Here, give me a moment's peace and take out the trash. All right, taking out the trash, taking out the trash, and. You mean outside? That's where the dumpster is. Yes. I don't know, Squidward. It's kind of dark out there. But I thought you liked the night shift. You're right. For the Krusty Krab! Piece of cake. So you're not afraid? Nah. Well, I am. Especially after the... Well, you know. What? What do I know? You didn't hear about it? It was all over the news. Tell me, tell me. No, I probably shouldn't. It would ruin the night shift for you. What happened? What happened? What happened? You mean you never heard the story of the hash-slinging slasher? The sash-ringing hasher? The hash-slinging slasher. The dash-swinging, the lash-slinging, the trash-singing, the crash-dinging, ringing, the lash-ninging, the... Yes, the hash-slinging slasher. But most people just call him the because that's all they have time to say before he gets them. Tell me the story. Years ago, at this very restaurant, the hash-slinging slasher used to be a fry cook, just like you. Only clumsier. And then one night, when he was cutting the patties, it happened. He forgot the secret sauce? No. He didn't wash his hands? No. Third-degree burns? No! He cut off... Oh, no. Irregular portions? No! He cut off his own hand by mistake. You mean like this? Or like this? Or like this? Or what about this? Or this? Or this? Or this? Or this? Except he wasn't a sponge. So it didn't grow back! Oh, no! And then, as he was going home, and then on his way home, he was hit by a bus. And at his funeral, they fired him. And so now what day is it? Tuesday? Tuesday night, the ghost of the hash-slinging slasher returns to wreak his horrible vengeance. But tonight's Tuesday night, then he'll be coming. How will we know? There are 3 signs that signal the approach of the hash-slinging slasher. First, the lights will flicker on and off. Next, dude, can I have some ketchup? Oh, sure, here you go. Next, the phone will ring and there will be nobody there. Finally, the ghost of the hash-slinging slasher... No, the hash-slinging slasher will arrive in the ghost of the bus that ran him over. And then he'll exit the bus and cross the street without looking both ways because he's already dead. And the ghost of the hash-slinging slasher will approach the door and knock on it with his grisly spatula hand. No! He opens the door. He slowly approaches the counter. And you know what he does next? No. You really wanna know? No. Are you sure you wanna know? What does he do? He gets ya! Woo! 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 Oh boy! SpongeBob, it was SpongeBob is SpongeBob, I was joking! What? It's not true, none of it's true. It's not? Of course not, no one has a spatula for a hand. It was all a joke. Oh. Isn't this great? No, Squidward! There's no time to clean the ceilings during the day. Open 24 hours a day. What a stupid idea. Who wants a Krabby Patty at 3 in the morning? Oh boy, 3 a.m. Look at this place. It's like a ghost town in here. Very funny, SpongeBob. What? And the lights will flicker on and off, just like the story. I get it. Hey, Squidward, how are you doing that without moving the switch? I'm not doing it. It must be this stupid faulty wiring in here. This place isn't built to run 24 hours a day. What? Hello? 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 Nice try, Squidward. Nice try what? The phone will ring, and there'll be no one there. Oh, you crack me up. SpongeBob, I'm not doing this. Okay, wait, what was it? Let me think. First it was the lights, then the phone, then the walls will ooze green slime. No, wait, they always do that. But what was the third thing? I didn't know the buses ran this late. They don't. Well, they're dropping someone off. Shit! The hash-slinging, the hash-slinging slasher. No. Unless you understand, we're doomed. No, it's not that. It's just, I am so touched that you would go through the trouble of dressing up as a ghostly fry cook and stand on the other side of the street just to entertain me. You must really like me. SpongeBob, there are 2 problems with your theory. 1, I hate you. And 2, how can that be me when I'm standing right here? The hash-slinging slasher! Get away from me! Get away from me! SpongeBob, no matter what I said, I always sort of liked you. Squidward, I used your clarinet to unclog my toilet. Huh? Get away! Get away! Get away! You're not welcome here! Can I have a job application? I brought my own spatula. I called earlier, but I hung up because I was nervous. Do you have references? Wait, if that was you on the phone and you on the bus, then who was flickering the lights? Nosferatu. There we go. That's good. And that's where I'll end it. Thanks. And that's how it's gonna be. So I just got done the fourth one. This is gonna be them closing their eyes, and then I pretty much just do it backwards. I just have them open their eyes back up again. Very simple, very easy. And then I just move the door out a little more, and hopefully you'll see how the final product comes out when it comes out. When the video finally comes out. Hopefully I'll be able to get it done, make it look nice. But we'll see. So, thanks everyone for coming out. Glad this work went swimmingly. So much better than yesterday. And thanks again so much for 5,000 subscribers. The support is amazing. I can't wait to keep doing more. I've got more videos planned. And then one final thing. I forgot to do the card because I got a little sidetracked. But I wanted to ask, just like with the Derpy videos, I did 4 of them. But with Vinyl and Octavia, there are really only like 5 or 6 animations altogether. So I'm wondering, do you want me to just do the rest of them, like, which is the Sunrise Surprise one? That's a pretty famous one, and then the Tropical Vacation one, which actually I kind of want to do that more, because that would be going back to Animated James's video, and that'd be awesome because it'd be the first Animated James video I've done since the very beginning. It'd be kind of great to go back to the beginning, kind of. But we'll see. I might only do 4. I might do all 5 of them. I think there might be a 6th one. There might be like an Equestria Girls one. But we'll see. We'll have. I might put a little card up if you want to stick with it just for a little longer. But if you don't, that's fine. Actually, let me just see if I can pull it up real quick. Just pull up the names, make sure I get them right, and I'll put a little card in the video, in the live stream video, and I'll let you guys vote for the next thing. Okay, yep, I see it. So we're gonna do next Sims video. Just stick with me for about one more minute, and we're gonna put Tropical Octave 3 Octave Animation, and the other one is Sunrise Surprise. They're both about like 2 minutes and 2.5 minutes long, so it would be, yeah, and that's pretty much it. All I see over here is Sims, Epic Web Time, and all that stuff. So here you go. If you could fill that poll out, like, just real quick, just give a little. If you don't know the two, feel free to just kind of check on them both. Come back to the stream and then give a little, and just kind of hit the poll thing, or even just kind of say it in the comments. But that's where we're gonna end it here, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good night. There we go.